As ever.
Right, we are just.
I've got, I've got it.
Hi, Em.
Hey.
How you going?
Yeah, good. It's been an interesting night.
Hasn't it just? Um, so YouTube is just catching up with us now. All right. Welcome, everyone. We're doing coffee and chat. We've been playing around because this is our first live in quite a while.
Very long time.
Trying to get the sorry,
A very long time.
a very long time. It's not going to be our last though. So,
Right.
welcome Em, welcome everyone. Coffee and chat. We just check in with each other and have a chat. Feel free to add your comments, say hi in the comments below. We will get to as many of them as we can. Sorry, there was no notice about this. There generally isn't, though, is there?
Not for coffee and chat, no. Unfortunately, it's a very spur of the moment thing, depending on what's going on.
So, what is going on?
Well, am I spilling the beans or are you spilling the beans?
Oh, no, this would me.
Okay. So, for those in the know, we've done coffee and chat for a little while, but very irregularly. The plan is for that to change with a shift in working with residents between ourselves, um, becoming a complete partnership permanently. Yep. Um, so working with residents is going to have the what's that word? You've been using that word today. It's just gone. Whoop. It's new. It's going to be fun. We're going to see where this goes because we will be launching both our services um, in
The
the very near
services
future.
of both of us as a partnership. Yep.
Yeah,
Yeah, there's multiple services, and we are doing a rebrand. Thank you, Em,
that's the word.
for all the work on the tech side of things, the website and the branding. So yeah, we're all in. Yeah. So after we made that decision, I was kind of like, how did I get here? But that's called instincts, right? Moving through us, it takes the action before we then go, okay.
Yeah.
But no, well, we are actually all in. So thank you, Em. Um, thank
Thank
you.
you for the
We have
opportunity.
multiple incarnations of working with residents, but we're fine tuning. That's what today's been all about as well. Fine tuning, making sure that we are becoming more aligned in the manifestation.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So
There might be something that we're not seeing that's yet to present, given that, but yeah, we're fine tuning the manifestation and making sure that we are fine tuning our own alignment as well.
yeah. So and a bit
That's
on
what.
that, like I guess where we started this morning, we both were slightly out of that alignment. And we had a Zoom between you and I this morning because obviously we are in different locations, but that's okay. That's how this works. Um, and you were struggling more than I was, but the questions then came out of why are we pushing this? Like, why are we pushing for more than what we are as our sole
Yeah,
purpose of this?
yeah. I was working from the outside in. Like these are catchphrases, I guess, that are repeated by the guides all the time in the messaging. I was working from the outside in and instead of the inside out. So there was a lot of resistance occurring. So I shared that with Em, and she did her job very, very well and helped me step back, see the bigger picture, and actually start to feel that resonance. Same messaging that comes through all the time. It's very, very helpful to have someone who is outside of it, your own personal circumstances, to help walk you into the bigger picture, feel the resonance, and then actually, I don't know what, realign, I guess, realign and come in, do the fine tuning, really. It was just fine tuning instead of working from the outside in, it's working from the inside out. Simple, tiny little adjustment, but made a world of difference. But I have to say, what it did do, that tiny little adjustment, and it happens all the time to everyone, one tiny little adjustment will open a blockage so that some other aspect is going to release, okay? So it brings about a lot more stuff to transmit that actually had absolutely zero to do with the initial blockage. So it's been an interesting day for me. It wasn't, in my case, the release actually came through Matthew. So, but it came as a result of that. I came into alignment a little bit more, pulled him that little bit more with me, opened the vent, and we worked through that.
I love it. I love it. It has seemed more productive this afternoon after all of that.
Yeah.
Yes, I had to go and pick up a child, which sort of put the brakes on a little, and that's okay. That's our time. That's our, I guess I regenerate from the kids too. So, which is always good.
We're 360 degrees, a spherical system. So interconnected with other spherical systems. I don't know. I don't quite know where that was going, but anyway.
That's all right.
Yeah.
So I don't know. Do you want to touch a little bit on what we're doing moving forward?
Stuff. Multidimensional healing essentially is what we're doing.
Yep.
That means personal development, spiritual alignment, ancestral healing, coaching, counseling, overcoming perceived obstacles. And I'm going to say perceived obstacles because we do perceive the obstacle at the surface level, from the thinking mind level, from the human carnation level. But at the soul level, there's none of that. I guess, and yeah, I don't know. You go.
I don't even know. Well, I guess for me, I guess I am doing the ancestral healing more than anything at this point. So I look forward to that. All of this, I guess, is still in development of what we're doing. There is no definite box. We don't fit a definite box.
And that right there, I think, has been the challenge, because in interacting with the powers that be that control business, you have to fit a box, and that's definitely been one of the challenges. And after our meeting last week, I probably more so than you had quite a dip, because it feels like you have to conform. You have to conform. If you want to get anywhere, you have to conform, but that's a furphy, right? It's a fallacy. The people who are most successful and truly themselves don't conform. They're truly themselves, and that's where the happiness is, because the alignment is there with happiness. Taking in those frequencies of conforming, of being less than, making yourself smaller, really does impact your mental health. It impacts physical health. It impacts functionality. And what is it that we do overall in the big picture, in various ways tailored specifically to each individual, is to assist the navigation of finding your true happiness, your alignment, and allowing you to be you, helping you do that. We don't make you do that. We can't even do the work for you, unfortunately. We can only give you strategies and techniques, and there's a certain amount of energetic stuff that we can assist with. But as far as doing the work, as poor Matthew is discovering, it does require some individual effort. But it took me some effort. It took you some effort. And it took us a lot longer than what it ever will take Matthew. So,
yeah. I look forward to his journey, watching his journey more and more. I know where he's come so far, and that is amazing in itself. And yet, unfortunately, it does require individual work.
it does. Yeah, it does. And it takes a shift as well, regardless of who. But there's the intellectual knowing. Oh yeah, I know about that. I know all about that. And then there's the actual physical experience knowing, the body knowing, and they're two very, very different things. And so he's now just moving into that shift slowly from the intellectual knowing to the body experience knowing.
Nice.
Yeah.
I don't know. What else have we got today?
I'm really not sure, Em. It feels like it's been a day and a half, really. We're getting back to what we were talking about in the fine tuning today, potentially, and what's coming is a shift in the dailies. There's been a lot of fine tuning around the tarot reading stuff. That's mostly bringing me into alignment with my truth around tarot, which is probably not mainstream truth around tarot. But for me, it's a tool for personal development and growth, connecting with the soul. That's always been the main task. Bringing storylines and narratives through, that's just a byproduct or a side thing that happens. Except for when I'm working one-on-one with people. When I'm working one-on-one with people, tarot is quite different. But in a general context of the broader collective, it's really just a tool. These are the frequencies coming through. So this helps us to maintain our balance. Over time, as we get to have the awareness, okay, we know the patterns, Scorpio frequencies coming through, or if we go back to the Tarot, Two of Swords frequencies coming through, I know how those frequencies manifest through me. So when I become aware that that manifestation is happening, Ace of Wands, a little bit of friction, irritation, frustration, dissatisfaction with what's been as the new frequencies come in, because the new comes in, the old goes out. So there's those levels of things. So if it's the Ace of Wands and I'm feeling frustrated or irritated, okay, it's the frequency. Let's just step back from this. Let's go for a walk, do something creative, do something that actually takes my mind out of itself. That kind of thing is what I use tarot for. And connecting people with the resonance of their happiness. So there's going to be some adjustments in things like the daily. Probably taking it more to something like the weeklies that are kind of like a forecast. These are the energies and activations, not really any storyline. These are the energies and activations and how we might be able to work with them to fulfill the potential or not. I'm not good with words today.
No, sorry. And I was just a little distracted opening a few other things on the other one. Because, this is the new thing. We're part of where we're going, I guess, is all this new stuff. I have to learn more technology. And for the person that holds a lot of resistance in that fact, this is going to be fun. That's all I'm going to say.
You chose it.
We might have a really good blooper reel in the end.
I'm okay with that. I'm okay with the blooper reels. I'm okay with bringing a bit more lightness. I'm a very serious person, a very serious person, until you know me very well, and then I'm not. Then I'm.
I was going to say, I know a different side.
Yeah, then I'm safe, because that's part of my acquired beliefs and values and storylines and narratives. Fun does not equate to safe. So that's still with me. I'm aware of that. I'm aware of that. I come across very, very serious, but,
We'll break those walls down.
I'm also known to wear rainbows and...
I can't wait for that side. We're going to bring it out. Yeah. We are going to bring it out. Yeah. There's going to be a lot coming up, changing. Is it changing or is it growth? Yeah.
It's evolution, really. It's evolution.
That's right.
The other thing probably to mention is we're bringing Let's Talk back. But we're doing Let's Talk more specific around particular topics. So if you have any particular topic, aspect of personal development, spiritual growth, that you'd like to be a part of the conversation or have us have a conversation about, please do let us know. You can let us know in the comments. You can send us a message. When the website's up and running, we'll have direct links over to there, so that you're able to leave us messages, reach out, make contact, so that we're able to help you any way that we are able to. So I'm very much looking forward to bringing back Let's Talk, and opening that up for group discussion, and whether it's publicly or privately, that's yet to be decided, and it's probably going to be a case by case basis.
Yeah. there's a lot of that moving forward of opening old things, expanding on them, but then also I'm looking forward to the ancestral healing. So yes, I am a qualified genealogist. I will be offering those services as well. But looking at this point with starting, once we get the website up and running, everyone bear with me, I'm juggling 5 things, always juggling 5 things, but it's just that point at the moment that I'm not quite there yet. Once we are ready, though, we will do another coffee and chat, or let's talk, or something to make that aware that we are up and running. But I am looking forward to the stories that will come out. I thrive on digging for those stories. Being able to then use both of our skills, tools, however you want to word that, to do that healing side of it. There will be a lot around that.
Because you and I both know how much going into the ancestry, into even like, yes, we do the spirit one, right? But this is a lot more powerful because it actually looks at generational trauma and healing through the stories of your ancestors and our ancestors. We've done it for ourselves. Healing energetically, healing through the stories, healing that legacy. And the transformation that results from that is phenomenal, is absolutely phenomenal. So I am looking forward to that as well, in making that part of our toolkit, because it's part of the toolkit. If you have that,
there's something.
Yeah. If you, the more things that you can add to your toolkit, your basic techniques, basic breath work, silence and stillness are your 2 big ones. But strategies, techniques, mantras, affirmations, actual healing activations, going into my shamanic stuff, soul retrievals and all that kind of thing. Everything that you add to your toolkit helps you become more resilient as you create your own reality, as you create real change and transformation to move into true happiness. Anyway, I'm not a marketer. That's really what we're here for, is just to help build the toolkits, build happiness, build connection.
My suggestion at this point, if anyone's got any questions, to reach out. You won't know unless you ask the question. We are still here. Yes, we're building this other as well, but the healing is our focus.
It is.
Yeah.
It most certainly is. As well as a little bit of fun and some laughter along the way. So I don't think there's much more for us to talk about today. Really, just to recap, Em's now a partner and we're all in on this. So we are still in development of the new branding, the new website, the new services that are being offered. That is still all in development, but we're hoping to have it up sooner rather than later.
Yes.
Yeah. So we will let you know as soon as that happens. But in the meantime, just say hi. That's a start. Say hi, and we'll do the best we can to help you find your happiness.
Yes, it's scary, but we're doing this.
Scary. It is scary. I need to. I don't know. Yeah. Love, 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 love. Love to everyone, and please love you no matter what your situation, what your circumstances. Just take some time out and love you. Be kind to you. That is the most important thing at this time. All right. Thanks,
And that.
Em. We will catch up again
Thanks, Kel.
soon.
No problem. Bye, everyone.